Hello teachers, my full name is PhanThiCamTruc, and today I would like to share about my research proposal. The first things I would like to give you the title of my research. The title named Investigate the Speaking Errors of Students in Hoa An campus. Learning English speaking is not easy for learners, I can say that. They have to practice and study a lot to get the perfect result. In fact, learners often face some difficulties in their English speaking process. In other words, when practicing speaking English, the learners often make some common mistakes that make them not confident when communicating or make the opposite person not understand the information they want to convey. And the idea for this research comes from my seeing reality in English speaking classes and from my interacting with students at Hoa An campus. This study aimed to find out the common errors made by students studying at Hoa An campus, find out the cause of students' errors when speaking English, to help learners better understand and be aware of the errors they are facing, to help them improve themselves to practice speaking more perfectly. About the research questions. My research had two questions. The first question is, what are some common errors that students often make when speaking English? And that questions will tell me about the errors and types of errors that students make in English speakings. And the second question is, what are the causes of errors appearing in students' English speakings? That questions will tell me about the reason why and how these errors appear in English speaking of students. About the references, I came to know about this topic through researching information on the scientific websites, especially in Google Scholar, and I've seen a lot of research done, like the research of Menon 20 and 21, of Dayat 20 and 17, of Fitrianet et al. 20 and 19, of Fang et al. 20 and 21, Imayan et al. 20 and 20, and a lot of research others. To sum up, they have done research with EFL students of different ages and backgrounds. Most of the findings found the common errors related to the pronunciation of grammar, fluency, vocabulary, and the causes of those errors with the various findings being on the students' psychology, knowledge, learning environment, and the organization. About research design and instrument, this study applied the mixed method of qualitative and quantitative. The research used the questionnaires and interview to find the answers to the research questions in this study. I divided them into two parts. The first part involved the understanding the participant errors, and the second part involved the questions about the causes of errors in speaking. Students were required to choose the appropriate answers, and the interview is a full interview between the interviewer and the participants with 14 questions. About the participants, the subjects in this study are 30 final year students maturing in English studies in Hoa An campus. They have studied English for at least 5 years, and the participants spoke Vietnamese as the native language and learned English as their foreign language. Participants were both male and female and were an average age of 21. And the reason for this choice because the researchers want to have the diverse information and data to help my research get the best results. About the pilot and modifying, the researchers were put to the test with 3 English students. However, they reported that the instruments lack of clarity and make them confused in the interview and the questionnaires. Furthermore, the participants also reported that some questions reappeared. Another problem is that the results obtained from the 3 students did not get much of the desired data. After receiving suggestions and considering the problems in the research tool, I revised the questions. Then the research tools were officially implemented. And that's all for my research proposal. Thank you for listening.